In the winter of 1948, whilst a couple walked the beach of sunny Somerton in Australia, they stumbled across a man lying in the wet sand. They soon discovered the oddly well-dressed man laying in the shallows was dead. An autopsy of the man revealed he was in his mid-40s, had small pupils, well-built calf muscles, and oddly cone-shaped toes. The pathologist described the feat as rather striking, suggesting that the man may have been in the habit of wearing high heels and pointed shoes. The autopsy also revealed the man's stomach contained a lot of blood, suggesting he may have been poisoned before death. However, not a single trace of poison was detected in the contents of his stomach or body. During the court inquest, the coroner suggested the only explanation to this could be a result of poisoning by one of two extremely rare untraceable poisons, of which he refused to disclose the names out loud. The contents of the man's pockets only confused matters further. A pack of gum, matches, 2 combs, and a pack of Arms Club cigarettes, mixed with 7 more expensive cigarettes, named Kensitas, were found. A scissors, a knife, and a paintbrush, along with a spare set of clothing, was found in the man's suitcase. The name tags on his clothing had all been removed, and inside the waistline of his trousers, investigators found a secret pocket containing a tightly rolled scrap piece of paper with the words "Tamam Shud," Persian for "it is ended," written on it. A further investigation determined the scrap piece of paper was from a rare New Zealand edition of the Rubaiyat Omar Khayyam, a book of poetry from the 12th century. 2 men who had read about the case in the local papers remembered seeing a copy of the book in the back seat of a car. They recovered it and delivered it to the police. The last page that would have contained the scrap piece of paper was torn out. Investigators concluded the paper found in the man's hidden trouser pocket was indeed the missing page of the book. An ultraviolet scan of the book revealed a handwritten cipher. To this day, the cipher has not been unencrypted. Some years after the war, police found another dead man in Australia. He too had a copy of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. Oddly though, this man's book was printed as the 7th edition. However, historians, publishers, and librarians across the world testify there were only ever 5 editions printed. So how did this man come to own the 7th? Perhaps the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam is not a book at all, but spy gear in disguise. The case remains unsolved.